Ever found yourself wondering if that new gadget, that unexpected bill, or even just building a solid financial future was within reach? Maybe you've even looked into credit cards, but the idea of high interest rates or complicated applications feels daunting. What if I told you there's a way to potentially build credit without all that fuss? That brings us to today's question. How much does a Kikoff secured credit card actually cost you? Now, before we dive into dollars and cents, let's understand what a secured credit card is and why Kikoff might be on your radar. Unlike traditional credit cards that rely heavily on your credit history, a secured card requires a security deposit. This deposit acts as collateral, reducing the risk for the lender and making it easier for individuals with limited or no credit history to get approved. Think of it as a stepping stone to building a positive credit profile. Kikoff has gained attention for its unique approach to credit building, often focusing on small, manageable credit lines and installment loans. So, where does their secured credit card fit into this picture, and more importantly, what's the cost? The most straightforward answer is that the Kikoff secured credit card itself doesn't typically come with hefty annual fees or interest charges in the traditional sense. That might sound surprising, right? Here's the key. Kikoff often structures its offerings around building credit through consistent, on-time payments on small credit lines. Instead of focusing on large spending limits and interest accrual, Kikoff's primary cost is often the security deposit you provide. This deposit usually determines your credit limit. For example, if you deposit $500, your credit limit might be $500. The good news here is that this deposit isn't a fee, it's your money that's held as security and is typically refundable when you close your account in good standing. However, it's crucial to look beyond the initial deposit. While Kikoff might not charge traditional interest on the balance if you keep your utilization low, meaning you're not using a large percentage of your available credit, and pay on time, there could be other potential costs to consider. One factor to be aware of is any potential monthly fees associated with the card. While Kikoff often emphasizes affordability, it's essential to carefully review the terms and conditions for any recurring charges. These fees, if they exist, would contribute to the overall cost of having the card. Another aspect to consider is how you manage the card. Late payments, even on a secured card with a small balance, can negatively impact your credit score. While Kikoff's goal is to help you build positive credit, failing to make timely payments can have the opposite effect and potentially incur late payment fees. These fees, while hopefully avoidable, represent a real cost if you're not diligent with your payments. Furthermore, while the security deposit is refundable, the opportunity cost of having that money tied up should be considered. Could that money be used for other investments or immediate needs? This isn't a direct cost imposed by Kikoff, but it's a factor to weigh in your overall financial planning. The cost of a Kikoff secured credit card isn't always a straightforward annual fee or interest rate. It's more about the security deposit you provide, potential, though hopefully minimal, monthly fees, and the importance of responsible usage to avoid late payment penalties. The real value lies in its potential to help you establish or rebuild credit, opening doors to better financial opportunities down the line. So, while the upfront monetary cost might seem low, the commitment to responsible financial behavior is the most significant investment you'll make. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.